Blissful day to you guys. Wow, another beautiful, blissful day in Cape Town. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm so grateful to exist in this moment of time right about now. It's absolutely awesome. So, in today's video, I want to share with you how to actually transform your life with the law of assumption. So, what is the law of assumption? It's basically a law or a superpower, which I call it, that allows you to manifest or achieve any goal in your life. So what is it? It basically states that all that is required from you is to be very clear in what it is you want. So you clear in what it is you want, and then that's the first step. And the second step is you have to accept that you now have it. And then the third step is you have to accept that you are the person who now has your desire. So let me give you a quick few examples, right? My personal life. So not too long ago, I had a receding gum. And I told myself, I'm not going to go to the dentist. I'm going to use the law of assumption. So my job was to first ask myself, okay, what do I want? My answer was, I want a perfectly healthy gum and teeth, right? So all I did was accepted that my gum and my teeth is now perfectly healthy. So I used robotic affirmations technique. Now the cool thing about the law of assumption, you can use any technique that feels natural to you, that feels fun to you, that is light to you, any technique, whether it's affirmations, robotic affirmations, scripting, revision, imaginal scenes, visualization, and I can go on and on and on and on. You see, the technique is not what manifests. You manifest. When you accept you have it already, it's done. You don't even need any techniques. But techniques is cool because you get to just track your progress. Now, check this out. All I did was just remind myself that, okay, my teeth and my gum is now perfectly healthy. My teeth and my gum. So day one, nothing happened. Day two, nothing happened. Day three, I'm like, what the hell? It's swollen up. Day three, I'm like, okay, I remembered to remember. No, Gabriel, you have to persist. You have to remind yourself that it is done. So I was like, okay, my teeth and my gum is perfectly healthy. My teeth and my gum, like day four, nothing happened. Day five, day six, okay, something is happening. Day seven, boom, back to normal. Back to normal. Now that was a good reminder for me and a lesson for me to say, Gabriel, you need to remain faithful and you have to understand that you already have it. Manifestation is instant. The moment you accept that you have it, it is done. Because remember, manifestation does not make sense. You cannot use your senses to try to dictate whether you have it or not. So in other words, I could not use my five senses because my five senses is part of my 3D reality because my body and my 3D is one. So I know that I'm not my body and I'm also not my 3D. I am the consciousness that is animating my body and the 3D. So the only thing that I can confide into or that I can trust is my consciousness or my imagination or my awareness or the God within me. So all I needed to do is just trust in that power that I already have, irrespective what my 3D says, what my body says, what my mind says, what my five senses says. I still have to tell myself, no, Gabriel, you already have it. And let me give you another one. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite ones. When I manifested my dream car, a Range Rover Sport, I had to accept that I am already a Range Rover owner. Even though I drove a VW, I had to accept that I was already a Range Rover owner. And my acceptance then wills the mean. So the moment you accept that you have it, it's a done deal. Now you allowing your body, your 3D, all the conditions, circumstances in your external reality to rearrange itself according to your acceptance, according to the story that you've now accepted in your mind. And then everything happens automatically. Now, most of the time, you do not have to lift a finger to make it so. Only when you inspired. Now, inspired action sometimes doesn't make sense because it comes, from you just feel, you just have like a gut instinct. You're like, I think I need to do this. And then you do it, and then only later on you figure out, oh, that's why I was supposed to do it. It was inspired action. Inspired action most of the time doesn't make sense because, again, it's the unknown, right? So, but the point that I want to make is the beautiful thing about the law of assumption. The moment you accept that you are the person who already has your desire, your job after that is now just to remain faithful and to know that it is already done. So you don't have to worry, you don't have to fret, you don't have to stress, you don't even have to mess with the 3D. Your job is just to remain faithful. Now, I know a lot of people struggle to remain faithful because they get triggered by the 3D, they get triggered by their bodies, they get triggered by their minds, by their thoughts, their feelings. But my job is to tell you that, hey, you are neither. You are not your body, you are not your thoughts, you are not your feelings, you're not the 3D, you are above the above. So you are the spirit, the consciousness, the awareness, the God that is animating all these things. Your job is to confide in that and to surrender to that and to give everything to that. It's like the bigger brother, your big brother. You know that your big brother's got your back, or your big sister, or your guardian. You know that your guardian's got your back. They'll never leave you nor forsake you. So you literally have to surrender to that, you see. And when you do that, you'll see that things will be so much easier. You're not going to be so stressed. You're not going to go here and there and there because you know that it is already a done deal. So that's how you can use the law of assumption to literally transform your life. So quick recap, how you use the law of assumption. You have to be clear in what it is you want. You then accept that you have it. And then you accept that you are now the person who now has that desire. And you then just remain faithful to that acceptance. Now, the acceptance will become your new story, your new state, your new self concept. And that wills the mean. So, in other words, that rearranges the 3D for you. You don't have to lift a finger to make it so. You just have to chill on the beach, watch the ocean, watch the sunset, and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And having said that, that's my message for today. If you need any help or coaching, go on the link below. As always, keep smiling, and I'll catch you on the next one.